Hey guys, how's it going? Eric Norris here to give you my updated review on my 2023 Ford Maverick Hybrid with just hitting 10,000 miles on it. Let's check it out. Almost there, guys. Almost about to hit that 10,000 mile mark in the old 2023 Ford Maverick. Oh, 9,999 miles. Oh yeah, almost there. Passing over the bridge. Look how beautiful that is. And there we go. 10. All right, well, I just hit 10,000 miles, and my review since owning it since February, and we're now in what, November? No, October. I love this car. There's a few quirks, have a little bit of complaints, nothing major. And I love this car. It's, like I've said probably before, I've owned 36 cars, and this is by far probably the best all-round car that I have ever owned. It's been doing so good. The stereo is glitchy sometimes. The connection with your iPhone is a little glitchy sometimes. But to get 600 miles on each tank of gas is phenomenal, and I am loving that. And I'm gonna keep driving this baby until I can't no mo. Yeah, so there you go. All right, well, the first thing I want to say right off the bat is I have been truly loving this car still. Like I mentioned in the last review, I would say is probably one of my all-time favorite cars I've ever owned. Utilitarian wise, it just does all the things you need it to do. Of course, it's not a full-size truck, so you're limited on some of the towing, but of course you can upgrade that when you're ordering it. This only tows 2,000 pounds, so I'm a little limited. But as far as an all-around car goes, with the gas mileage I've been getting on this thing, incredible. I've been averaging about 600 miles per tank, around 47 miles per gallon. And that varies, just depends on your driving and all that good stuff. But I've been truly loving it. The one thing I'll say about it, it's given me a new lease on life in the sense that it gives me the ability to drive anywhere and everywhere in this thing. Before, I was limited more gas guzzling cars and was more limited on where I would drive. But now having this thing, knowing that I fill up every, I want to say 3 weeks to a month, you gotta love that. It's given me that ability to drive all around outside of the Nashville area. And yep, been able to haul quite a few things in this with my renovations. And that's been very helpful as well. As you can see, I got the Steely, so that means I got the XL model, basically the base model, which I'm totally okay with. The one thing, there's two things I would say that I would upgrade or update. If I had ordered this over again, the two things I would do is order the tow hitch, because it's only $100 through the factory, and probably get the sunroof. But other than that, I'm loving it. I honestly don't really care about the wheels. I don't need to impress people. It doesn't matter. All right, let's check out the inside. So with any car, there's pros and cons, but I would say the pros outweigh the cons by far. Once this loads up, maybe I can show you some details here. Usually it will show the miles per gallon right here. It's not doing that when you start it right up. But you can tell this is how much I've driven. That's how much I have to go. You gotta love that. As far as cons go, it's a similar thing that a lot of people have mentioned. The touch screen, just the whole setup, the software is glitchy. I've had issues from time and time again where it's like I start up the car, I get no sound from the radio. But then the next time I start up the car, it's fine. So there's kind of that intermittent issue going on. But as far as the mechanics and everything, the drive, everything's nice, super sweet for what you're getting. I will say the road noise is a little, it might not be even noticeable for some people, But, you know, if you're driving a Lexus or something like that, you'll notice the difference, right? Um, you know, everything on here is great. Love all the controls. Um, yeah, there's just so many great features, great things I love about it. Um, yeah, it really comes down to when you're connecting your phone, you usually always want to have it connected so that it reads it. You do more functions when it's connected as opposed to just using the Bluetooth. I've used the stop feature quite a few times. We're sitting at a long red light. You hit that, and then you can put your foot off of the brake. That's a really cool feature. When I first bought this car, I would always toggle through and do the eco mode. And I've been reading the different reviews or different message boards. People say that it really doesn't make a difference on the gas mileage. So I've just left it, and it's been fine. Still get really good gas mileage. Um, One thing that I really like is the fact that, you know, I'm a disc golfer, and so I got room to put my disc golf cart back here, and then I still have room to haul things, you know. With my renovations, I'm able to fit some lumber back there and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, plenty of room for what I need it to do. And if I don't want to use the cart, I can have room for extra people to stay in. Yes, everyone says how ugly these seat covers are, and I agree. But the great thing is, the main thing is, I'm covering them to take care of underneath. So it's brand new. And same with these floor mats. That's why I did this. I literally put the floor mats over the other floor mats. And it's a little dirty now, but you get the idea. I really love how the XL model has this color combination as opposed to the next step up where it had all the orange trim. That just looked a little cheesy to me. I've thought about getting wheels for it, but again, it's really not a big deal. I've been enjoying it just the way it is. And looks super cool at night when it's lit up, the headlights, the way they look. I also thought about, you know, upgrading this old bar so it's the silver bar, but again, I don't really care too much. This is more for utility and really giving me the ability to drive anywhere and everywhere in this thing without having to spend a lot of money on gas. And that's what I absolutely love about it. I actually owned a Prius previously, and I just feel like this gets even better gas mileage. I don't remember getting 600 miles on a tank, you know, so maybe the hybrid technology has improved since then. But that's it. All in all, I absolutely been loving it. You know, just hit the 10,000 mile mark. Let's see if we can see that in here. I hate this. So you always have to hit the OK. That's always obnoxious. Yeah, it's not showing it right now. But anyway, I also like the fact that it's got the braking system here where when you brake, it charges the battery. That's really efficient. And also when you're going downhill, you'll notice that it automatically, the brakes grab. So it's a nice feature. So you're not always having to step on the brake. So it kind of does the work for you, which is really nice. What else? I'm trying to think what other things to tell you. For a base model, it does everything that you would want a base model to do and more. You know, when you think about base models back in the day in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, so bare bones, so basic. But the fact that you have power windows, power door locks, you know, and I got used to this, the rotary dial, that's been fine. I guess they did that so that, you know, the shifter knob isn't in the way. I like that. I've used the electric brakes sometimes if I'm on a hill. Um, Air conditioning works great. Heat works great. Um, Trying to think what else I could tell you about it. Yeah, it's really, the cons are really kind of the glitchy system of the whole touchscreen setup. And intermittent here and there. Sometimes it works great, sometimes it doesn't. I think that's it. I don't know what else to tell you guys other than I've been loving this thing and have been enjoying it and very blessed and feel very grateful the fact that I got this thing. Waited 15 months for it. And the day that it came, I couldn't believe it. If you watch my previous video, I'm like in total awe that I actually finally got it. So for those of you that are waiting on yours or have got yours, congrats on getting yours. Those of you who haven't got it yet, just be patient, and I think you'll really enjoy it and appreciate it like I have. But it's been awesome. I've been loving this thing. So I'm holding on to it for a while. All right, so there you have it. My latest current review of the 2023 Ford Maverick Hybrid, just hitting 10,000 miles. And I still haven't even got the oil change yet. It hasn't even popped up. They say it's anywhere between 7,500 miles to about 12,500 or something like that. So now that I just hit 10,000, I'm sure it's going to pop up soon. And that would be the only maintenance I've had in this last 8 months, which is pretty impressive. So been thoroughly enjoying this thing, and I hope you guys get your hands on one because I've been loving mine. So anyway, hope you guys have a great one. Please like, please subscribe. Eric Norris. Peace out.